Alrighty, yo, I guess Beast back with some more Beastly content. So first things first, if you haven't seen our video, we've got some leaked footage of what is totally and definitely not fake or promotion for this video. Leaked gameplay of not the Nintendo Switch, the PS Vita port of No Man's Sky, guys. Okay. Okay, so enough with the humor, let's get on into this video. This is gonna be the in-game content of No Man's Sky. So this is gonna be in-game storage system here. I am continuing this build here. We are also gonna be sorting our ships. I'm gonna explain the build here. We're gonna get right on into this, guys, here shortly. So first things first, you see what's going on. We were working on the landing pads a little bit. We were redoing them and such. We were taking pauses every now and again. You know how it goes, guys. But anywho, one other thing I want to mention while this is going is that what you've seen there was a thing called Sunshine/Moonlight on the Vita side of things, where you can stream your entire gaming PC to your PS Vita using firmware. If any of y'all are interested in that, I will be doing videos on my Vita soon. I just got it. I haven't had one of these since I was a kid. I absolutely love it, guys. But anywho, so as you can see there, we can just drop every single thing in any ship we ever get that we don't want to have to deal with into our Nip storage inventory. It will be fine. It will use every single storage container that we have. We're only going to be putting Nip in there. We took everything else out and we put it into organized, categorized ships. We have 5 landing docks here, guys. That means that we can have up to 5 ships out at any time at this base, and also you can pull ships out anywhere, guys. We then also are going to be labeling these ships. I will be showing you that. I will also show you how to upgrade and max out these ships for free for any of you comfortable doing that. I do also have a video down below for how to get quick storage upgrade slots. Those are important for this video if you are going to be doing this legitimately, since these are just storage ships though, and all it is a shiny storage container with a whole lot more inventory. We did go ahead and use some difficulty adjustment, which since I am the geklord, I have decided that we are going to call this the geklord using a contact, and we are going to at least spend the 161 million credits that we do currently have. We are going to be paying our contact off with this. That is going to be the lore behind why we are spending this on the first upgrades before setting it over to the free difficulty, just to add a sort of expense and cost. Still, I could have used that 161 million units on anything else. It still keeps validity to the game and still feels like a challenge to me. Also, I tried to use as many legit resources as possible. A couple of times I accidentally left some free crafting enabled for like a couple sandstone things, but that's sandstone, guys. All that is going to dig a hole and digging a bigger hole. One other thing I will mention is the instant we left from this base, we had Nip on us again because we still have not gotten the Nip out of our inventory, guys. We are ridiculous with this. Luckily, we were right at the station when this one pulled us over, so we just zipped it, parked it at the gas station. We were good. We parked. We got on the phone for like 30 to 40 minutes, you know, on the phone, pretending like we was talking. We talked about toothbrushes and rainbows and things like that. Anything just to keep this space police from getting us and our wonderful Nip. So as you've seen there, that is how our contact works. It is a difficulty slider. Our contact is the difficulty slider, guys. That's his name is Slider. So as you can see here, this is the upgrades ship section, purchase upgrades, but of course, since we enabled free crafting as well as the free purchases, we are able to actually upgrade that. And see, we didn't actually do that yet. That was our contact. We just contacted our contact, and now that our contact has been contacted, we now have a hacked starship upgrade thing. This will allow us to upgrade 5 ships for our storage inventory. Our player ship that we actually play and drive around in daily will not be upgraded using free anything. I want to upgrade that only using the Nip geklord's money. That way that I am role playing the Nip geklord. That is the goal of the channel lately, guys. We've been doing the Nip geklord here. Anyway, so as you can see here, we finally set crafting enabled. The reason why we did this is because I wanted these ships to be able to be summoned in any galaxy. That means even if we have a different ship already set up. So that means we need all of the drive upgrades. We needed all the upgrades, really, honestly, guys. I mean, these ships are full of our stuff. We had to make sure they were protected. The good thing is most of my ships already have base weapon upgrades or shield upgrades that I have given them. I wanted to use the living starship, however, unfortunately, I discovered that it actually uses a different type of upgrade material. I didn't actually feel like looking into that. However, I might be doing a video in the future over the living starship, just because I wasn't aware that it didn't use normal upgrade slots, and you can't just simply change 2 difficulty settings and go upgrade it. And that means even a creative player might have to go do something and grind to actually get this done, which I'm thinking maybe they would be used in the Quicksilver shop. There'd be just ones purchasable, but I'm not for sure on that. I haven't even looked into it. I just backed out of it for the sake of the video being shorter. We did this. So as you can see here, we are now building the landing pads. This is a wood bottom floor sort of thing. We covered the bottom with wood, we covered the top with sandstone. It's a wood and sandstone sort of vibes here, guys. As you can see, I think it looks phenomenal. It goes really well with the rest of the base. Also, the looks of the landing pads are actually going along with the walls that are made of the cubes. Also, same with the pillars that we built. We did build pillars here this time. I love these pillars. These are the best pillars, honestly, guys. You can argue with me all day. This is the best pillars. Maybe if you're using the glitch mod to be able to scale them, and so you could scale them down and make them skinnier, that would make them cooler. However, I haven't even invested into looking into the time of learning how to do those things, because you can really do any sort of build you want in this game without even having to do any sort of glitch up things or anything like that, where you have to like change your upscaling and stuff like that. You don't need to do any of that. You can downscale and upscale anything you need to in order to still make some absolutely insane bases, guys. I love mods, I love glitches, I love things like that. I love making crazy bases, but once again, the base stuff for the game is good enough for anybody who is wanting to play it. Don't let anybody shy you away by saying I only play modded. They're only saying that because they've been playing the game way too long. That is something to remember here. Also, check this out, guys. Let's cover this real quickly. I almost forgot. So this ship here has key items, ammos, mods, and trade goods in it all in one. Since I didn't really need much storage for them, I just decided to organize it. I also gave the top 3 slots, or top 3 entire rows actually, for mod space, so that I could quickly access it and sell it if I needed to. The other good thing is if I hop into the ship and go to the space station, be it either the teleporter or flying to the space station, I will actually be able to sell these mods instantly at the space station through my starship inventory. This meaning that I can just hop in that ship, go to the station, instantly sell it, not have to do any transferring for my freighter or anything. As a matter of fact, that's the theme here entirely, is having it instantly as an instant inventory storage container. These are all the instant you summon the ship and get in it. You don't even have to get in it. The instant you summon it, it will switch your inventory over to the starship. That is why I like this idea so much, guys. That is what you need to be realizing here. Also, I'm just loving the look of this base, guys. Even down to how the ground looks, it is phenomenal. And look at all the lights on this thing. This thing is ridiculous, guys. The lights, when it comes to the lighting decorations, I feel that they're not used enough in base building. As a matter of fact, I feel that a lot of people have some good ideas for their base buildings, and I've watched specific YouTubers like first of all, there's a guy who does No Man's Sky mods. He's also makes mods. Very sweet mods he makes, but you don't need them to enjoy the game as it is. There's so much already in this game. I'm not going to sit here and overhype updates, guys. I might release some joke things like PS Vita No Man's Sky type of stuff, where I'm just showcasing my base secretly and trying to promote my videos. But you know what we're doing here, guys. We are on the way. We're trying to grow the game. We're trying to grow the community. I'm shouting out other YouTubers. I'm trying to get as many of us content creators on board as possible. New content creators are the key to this game's success, because these 6-year-old YouTubers that have been doing this game for 6 years, they are burnt out on this game, guys, and it's just the inevitable fact. They're burnt out on it. The only thing they give a crap about anymore is saying new update released. Show us what we can do in this thing, guys. Give this game to the new hands. The new hands are going to have the brightest creativity with this game, because of the fact that we haven't had this in our hands yet. We haven't had the ability to rotate any single axis of any decoration and rescale a whole ton of them. There are so many different things you can create out of these decorations, and a lot of people don't even focus on that. They just want to do glitch builds all the time. Check this out, guys. This thing looks amazing, and I can't wait to do more builds in the future, guys. This next year is going to be wonderful for the channel. Let's go ahead and say now, guys, look at this base. It's entirely ran off of Nip Nip Energy. If y'all are not aware of what Nip Nip Energy is, I will leave a link down below to my original Nip Nip generator video. This entire base is powered off of Nip Nip Energy. That means all the little lights and the designs and things on here are all harvesting the energy of Nip Nip, and the bubblers are the reactors and such. And this was kind of like a drone shot attempt. I think I may have had a better one here though. This one kind of ran into the wall right away, but anywho, this is what the base is looking like, guys. The next thing we did, of course, is enable, our contact, and maxed out our freighter storage already and got it some maxed out upgrades, because I'm sick of having to have a cheat on just to do this. I might as well turn one on real quick, max it out, and then turn it off, instead of turning it off and on all the time and being like, oh, I'm not cheating. I am. I'm just using it only when I need it, which is the same thing as having it on. So I went ahead and just maxed this out, expanded the cargo bulk to max. The reason why I did this is because the cargo bulk is basically my lazy freighter section. It's the easiest way to access a spot to dump stuff without putting it into the mass storage or the ship storage, because I will still have to summon out all of these ships. That is a light inconvenience compared to the freighter storage. However, I will be able to summon them anywhere. I'm going to make sure that I have the starship fuel needed in order for the launch thrusters to work. That's the only fuel I'm actually going to need to keep for any of these. Also, as you can see here, I renamed my storage containers. And one of them was giving us a little bit of trouble, guys. You know what I'm saying. But that's Project Nip Nip storage containers. Project Nip Nip got 4 storage containers. The newest farm got 1 storage containers. I like to take storage containers actually and plant them down inside of my farm somewhere. I literally just bury them underground, because when you do that, you're able to access just that 1 storage container with the exosuit inventory, just quick selecting, going down the storage container and depositing it, and you can literally bury it underground when you're using Nip Nip Energy. This is the power of Nip Nip Energy, guys. Forget wires, forget worrying about where anything is, because you can just bury it anywhere. The Nip Nip Energy is so strong and so powerful that it just powers everything, guys. Space Weed is really out of this world. So as you can see here, this was basically the final hurrah. I think we did actually just go through and do some harvesting of farms. This might have been the first one, and the Nip Nip harvest. Like I've said before, our goal is to get to 500 million credits in Space Weed before in one day. So basically one day we want to make 500 million credits off of selling Space Weed. To where we sell it is the trade stations. Trade post actually can give you up to 4% more than the value of Nip Nip. So we go from person to person looking for the guy with the right price, guys. We also got drying rooms in this base alone, as well as a couple other of our Nip Nip farms. The Nip Nip farms are wonderful, guys. If any of you like the Space Weeds or the Nip Nips, you needs to be playing this game, guys, because look at the empire I am building here. I absolutely love this game. And as you can see here, every single ship is named what it is, so I can just instantly hop into that ship. So this one right here, while it does tell me the weapon it has when I'm actually flying in it, oh, it's because it's my player ship. This is my player ship. Like I said, I haven't done any upgrades to this. The one final thing we did was look at it. As you can see there, they are named here in the freighter. And they are all S-Class, and they're all pretty, and every single storage container is a unique ship. So once I get memorized to this, I should be able to memorize what is by what ship it looks like. So then I'll see that ship and be like, yep, that's my crafting materials. But I do believe that is all, guys. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. We are going to show that cinematic clip, montage, collage, whatever we're going to call that. But I'm out, guys. See yous. Keep it beast mode.